Alright guys and girls, this is Jerningham here. French President Macron tested positive for coronavirus. They're saying again, the woman is talking about. We're going to be playing the news and seeing what's going on here with this craziness. We even know Boris Johnson got coronavirus, so did Donald Trump, and who else got coronavirus?
Coronavirus once again in the seat of power. French President Emmanuel Macron has tested positive. The Élysée Palace said he was showing symptoms and would isolate for 7 days while continuing to work remotely. The French Prime Minister Jean Castex also quarantining after coming into contact with Mr. Macron, as is the Spanish head of government, Pedro Sanchez. He's not the only world leader Mr. Macron has met in the last few days either. He has been busy meeting other European leaders. So let's bring you more details and take you straight to Paris and talk to Hugh Schofield. We'll come on to those other leaders in a moment, Hugh, but first, what exactly has the Élysée Palace said about President Macron and his health?
Well, I mean, not much. It's a very terse statement, which simply states what you've said, more or less, that he was diagnosed today with COVID, having developed symptoms. Now, what they're saying privately from the press office is that he's well, it's fine. Which suggests that whatever symptoms he had, they were not serious ones. There doesn't seem to be any kind of alarm at the Élysée, and certainly the intention as communicated to us is that
Phone's just gone off again. I hate it when it does that when I'm trying to film something. So we're going to carry on filming. I don't know if you guys get annoyed when your phone goes off or the TV screen goes off or whatever. So we keep going and going. These things do happen. A technical issue problem.
Do it in isolation, obviously, and we'll
do apologise while the phone crashed, but there we are.
Trip to Lebanon next week, and then his wife also produced. Will go to self-isolation, and we've heard that the various other political kind of world here in France, like Jean Castex, like Jacques Dapper, the president of the National Assembly, who met him just as in the course of their work, they will go to self-isolation too. So, I mean, there's really nothing extraordinary about this. The head of state and government has caught COVID, so he's going to have to do what all the rest of us are going to do, but there's no cause for panic, the general message.
Hugh, the net goes wider than just France, though. We're seeing pictures of President Macron meeting the Portuguese Prime Minister. He also met Pedro Sanchez. Charles Michel, we just have heard, also going into self-isolation. Has he had a busy period recently, meeting lots of different leaders? Who else could be affected?
Well, evidently. I've been looking at his calendar, so I don't know precisely who he's been seeing recently. But obviously, in general, he does see a lot of people. And then, of course, with the European issue very much on the the headlines with the council meeting last week, Charles Michel, President of the Council, and then Brexit. There will be ongoing talks with senior European figures. I think he saw the Egyptian leader, didn't he? Sisi at the beginning of the week too, and he was over. So yes, world leaders who've been in France will be making sure that they were not in range of the COVID during that time, and journalists like myself and you will be looking back through his agenda to see who he has met. And there will be many people who will have to now go into isolation, including some very.
And Hugh, more broadly in France, what's the picture at the moment with infections and deaths?
Well, I mean, it's getting better. I mean, France is not in the sort of downwards spiral that some European countries seem to be in at the moment, but it's not out of the woods either. We came out of lockdown on Tuesday. There's a general feeling that second wave, the worst of it, is over, but the figures aren't great. It's still, 7,000 daily cases. That's not where we're supposed to be at. And the idea was that around now we'd be at 5,000 cases a day. So we're out of lockdown, but going into curfew, now a nightly curfew, and there are certain fears, as in Britain, as across Europe, that with the holiday period, people coming together again, we'll see a new surge in January.
Hugh, thanks so much for joining us from Paris. So just to confirm, President Macron has COVID-19, is self-isolating. We've heard from the Spanish government, their Prime Minister is self-isolating after meeting President Macron, as is Charles Michel, the EU chief. And as Hugh was saying, we will probably get news of others in the next few hours too, and we'll certainly bring you up to date with that when we do.
Well, that was another short news programme. Hope you enjoyed it. Give it a like, give it a comment, share it with your friends, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.